Music being heavily associated with a visual theme isn't a new thing. Visual productions like album covers, music videos, and booklet designs inevitably make that happen. Such is the case for Japanese city pop. You've probably heard of this musical genre in the past few years. Although the 80s were considered to be its glory days, playlist compilations on YouTube and samples in mainstream music were some of the few ways of its recent revival. So, what exactly is city pop? It's a genre of music that's generally defined as its name might suggest, music with an urban cosmopolitan feel that embodies a metropolitan lifestyle. Sonically, it blends a lot of previously existing genres. The most common ones are funk, disco, boogie, jazz, R&B, and synth pop, with flavors of Latin and Caribbean music. City pop was described as having a clean, polished sound, and, other than its Japanese lyrics, lacked a Japanese musical identity. Instead, it was said to have a Western American inspiration. It began in the 70s, peaked in the 80s, fell out in the 90s, and finally had a revival in the 2010s onwards. Visual aspects of the music like cover artworks, CD booklets, music videos, and more had a specific aesthetic. These visuals featured dreamlike, vast, and surreal sceneries, feeling both nostalgic and futuristic at the same time. Their motifs included vibrant colors, vast negative spaces, and a notable absence of people, giving the art a lonely, somewhat bleak feeling. Subjects of the artworks usually included beaches, resorts, poolsides, seaside highways, and cityscapes, all featured with a warm, summery atmosphere against clear skies. These motifs and themes became emblematic of the genre. The key artists of the visual style are Hiroshi Nagai and Eijin Suzuki, whose works have been featured on several cover artworks on the music of the genre. Nagai has cited surrealist artists Salvador Dali and Rene Magritte as influences, also being reminiscent of the works of pop artists like Andy Warhol and Roy Lichtenstein. His work was also said to bear resemblances to David Hockney's art. Luxury and opulence were evident in the idealized sceneries interspersed with cars and airplanes, mirroring Japan's economic growth and the new wealthy leisure class during the time. Interestingly, like the music, the city pop visual scene was also heavily influenced by America. The lyrics of city pop songs were evocative of the beachside and summertime depicted in the artworks. The recent city pop revival has also sparked renewed interest in its associated visual style. Album covers and compilation playlists were stamped with the signature dreamlike skylines and seasides. Uniqlo had featured a collection with Nagai's artworks, and the surreal sceneries of city pop had become associated with liminal spaces, as well as vaporwave. The worlds depicted in city pop's visuals are intriguing. They're eerily familiar, like something out of a dream. But it's hard to imagine city pop without visualizing these utopian sceneries. And it's hard to look at these illustrations without hearing the melodic tunes of city pop in our heads.